Okay, so my name is Vishwa Mohini. You know me as RJ Mohini. अगर सुबह सुबह रेडियो सुनते हैं आप तो मेरी आवाज़ सुनते हैं। शाम को मैं तभी आपको मिल पाती हूँ जब अमरीश जी, प्रिंस जी जैसे लोग मुझे ऐसे फंक्शंस में इनवाइट करते हैं और कहते हैं कि मोहिनी you do the part of the MOC. So today I'm going to be playing my part of the Master of Ceremony, and I'm very happy. I feel very honored क्योंकि ये पहला, it is the first Directors Award for Alembic. So सबसे पहले तो जोरदार तालियां आप सभी के लिए हो जाए। आप सभी इस कमरे में मौजूद हैं, इस रूम में मौजूद है. That means that somewhere or the other you have excelled, and not only excelled, you have performed. पर कुछ winners होंगे, कुछ लोग ऐसे जिन्होंने सिर्फ परफॉर्म नहीं किया है, जिन्होंने extraordinarily well किया है, जिन्होंने ना शब्द अपनी डिक्शनरी से निकाल दिया, जिन्होंने सिर्फ एक्सीलेंस पे अपनी ऐसी नज़र लगाई कि बस वही नज़र आया जो उन्हें अचीव करना था. So they are going to be the winners of this evening. And if all of you are achievers, if all of you are performers, if some of you are the winners, so I will need a lot of energy from you. तो एक काम करते हैं, थोड़ी सी प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हैं एनर्जी की. So when I say how's the Josh, are you going to say hi? Will you say that for me? Yes? अच्छा चलो देखते हैं. सब लोग ऐसे एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन मोड में चल रहे हैं फिलहाल के लिए. Okay, this evening for the first Directors Award 2025, how's the Josh? Not bad. How's the Josh? यार मेरी आवाज माइक से mention everybody sitting here. How's the Josh? Perfect. This is how the energy, the Josh is going to be, because मतलब पूरे साल की मेहनत जब रंग लाती है ना तो कुछ ये वाला रंग लाती है. And prize money भी है, as Amrish ji was explaining to me. वो हंस दिए हैं. He's like, yes, I know prize money भी है. Does anybody know the prize money which is there? Does anybody know the prize money? Well, Amrish sir जब आएंगे यहाँ पे तो वो बहुत सारी चीज़ें डिक्लेयर करने वाले हैं. ये अवार्ड जो आप लेने वाले हैं उसके पीछे आपके लीडर्स की बहुत सारी मेहनत गई हुई है. They have not only designed it, but they have had very stringent filters. मतलब मैंने सुना कि इतने सारे filters हैं तो मुझे लगा कोई आएगा कि नहीं आएगा. मतलब इतना amazing पूरा जो सभी leaders ने मिलके figure out किया हुआ है. Only the deserving ones will truly get a seat in this room. So congratulations to each one of you. Before we give out the awards, थोड़ी मस्ती मज़ा है और prizes भी है. आस्था सारे prizes लेकर यहाँ पे खड़ी हुई है और वो बोल रहे हैं मोहिनी थोड़े प्राइजेस देते हैं सभी को. सो आर यू रेडी टू विन सम प्राइजेस बिफोर वी बिगिन टुडे? यस? यस और नो? सो व्हेनेवर आई आस्क यू हाँ या ना तो थोड़ा सा ऐसे जोश में आके हाँ या ना कहिएगा. यस और नो? दैट्स मोर लाइक इट. सो सबसे पहले मुझे 2 कंटेस्टेंट चाहिए. कौन आएगा? 2 लोग. यार you guys are performers. By now I should have had a flood on the stage. Lovely. Yes sir. Please. One from this side. Yes sir. Please. He did not wait for me to call him. He just got up and came. Opportunity knocks once. You just open the door and come. Lovely. आप दोनों ने ड्रेस मैच किया है क्या?
इसके लिए दोनों साथ में आए.
आपका नाम?
राकेश चौधरी.
आपका नाम?
अनिल पाटनवाड़िया.
From Paushak Limited.
And you?
I am also Paushak Limited.
Lovely. Okay. So Paushak versus Paushak करेंगे. बहुत सिंपल सी चीज़ है. आपको सवाल पूछना है, आपको कुछ और ही जवाब देना है. मतलब अगर मैं आपको पूछती हूँ आपका नाम क्या है तो आप कहेंगे आज शाम बड़ी मस्तानी है. आप पूछेंगे आज सब्जी कौन सी खाए तो वो बोलेंगे आज काम बहुत था यार. So basically, you have to make sure that you trick him into answering correctly. You have to make sure that you don't get tricked. तो दोनों में से you will get 1.5 minute. आस्था जो है ना यहाँ पे वो टाइमिंग रखेंगी. स्टॉप वॉच आस्था आपके पास रखिएगा. You'll get 90 seconds. Make sure के sharp questions हो. Make sure कि focused answers हो. Okay? Can I have another mic please? Thank you. Sound वाले भैया. Lovely. Hello. There you go. There you go. All right, please come to the center. Please keep the prizes ready. Are you set with the timer? Are you set with the questions?
Yes.
Ready? जीतना है?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
1, 2.
पहले कौन पूछेगा लेकिन?
आप सवाल
Okay,
पूछोगे,
fine,
वो
fine.
जवाब
Okay,
सवाल
fine.
पूछेंगे तभी तो जवाब मिलेगा, तालियां हो जाए
ठीक है,
इसी
okay,
बात
fine.
पे। All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
क्या नाम है तुम्हारा?
नरेंद्र मोदी।
Yes, next
नरेंद्र
one.
मोदी कौन है?
MLA ऑफ डभोई।
You can't take so much time. जल्दी जल्दी. Yes.
HOD कौन है?
राहुल गांधी।
पोषक कैसी है?
MNC ग्रुप।
फाइन। वाइफ का नाम क्या है?
मिताली बेन।
कौन बहन बहन बोल दिया भाई को? Yes, next question and be very fast.
कितने चिल्ड्रन है?
3।
अब वो सही कि नहीं बता?
अभी हम कैसे figure out करें 3 है कि नहीं है?
एक्चुअली में 2 है।
कौन से प्लांट में हो?
फॉजिन।
व्हाट्स योर फादर नेम?
संजय भाई।
आप बहुत ज्यादा टाइम ले रहे हैं, but he's जल्दी जल्दी.
कितना पढ़ाई किए हुए हो?
MBA।
फाइन। कहाँ से रहते हो अभी?
दाऊद।
कहाँ जाना है अभी?
पोशाक।
काहे के लिए आए हो आज यहाँ पे?
खाना खाने के लिए।
अच्छा।
ये तो इन्होंने सही जवाब दे दिया. How many people are going to agree with him or not? Oh wow, we have so many people raising their hands out here. ये आपने आधा सच बोल दिया, आधा सच, you know. So whom do you think wins? मैं इनकी तरफ जाऊंगी, तो give me your cheer for him if you think he's winning.
Thank you so much.
If you think he's winning, we are doing a voting for you. हाँ, मतलब ये एकदम विनर वाले वाइब लेकर आए हुए हैं. मैं अभी बोल रही हूँ कि if you think he is winning, cheer. Thank you so much करके. All right. Okay. For him on my 3. 1, 2, 3. बस इतनी आवाज इनके लिए. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. आपका वॉल्यूम जितना होगा वही चीज डिसाइड करेगी विनर कौन है. Correct? So for him, 1, 2, 3.
आधा बांट लेंगे।
ओहो, आधा आधा बांट लेंगे. हाउ स्वीट इज दैट. बट वन थिंग इज प्रूवन कि इस दुनिया में चलता है तो सिर्फ एंटरटेनमेंट एंड एंटरटेनमेंट. इनके इतने एंटरटेनिंग आंसर्स थे, नरेंद्र मोदी से लेकर अपनी वाइफ को बहन बोल देना, वहां से लेकर खाना खाने आया हूं ये जवाब देना. हाँ,
झूठ बोलना था ना।
झूठ बोलना था. बिल्कुल बढ़िया है. सो कैन आई हैव 2 prizes सिंस दिस इज द फर्स्ट राउंड. So we are going to be giving both of them the prizes. जोरदार तालियां इनके लिए हो जाए. Please, one is yours and एक उनके लिए please. और जोरदार तालियां मतलब जोरदार. Can I have all the hands up in the air please? Lovely, fabulous. Please take a seat. Congratulations to you. Well done. Not bad at all. तो ये तो बस एक वार्म अप था. Okay. अभी आगे आगे थोड़ा सा और टफ होने वाला है. सो आई वॉन्ट 2 कंटेस्टेंट्स ईच. 2 कंटेस्टेंट एक टीम में, 2 कंटेस्टेंट दूसरी टीम में. यस, आप आ जाएं. यस सर, आप आएंगे. ऑलराइट, 1. यस सर, आप आ जाएं. 2. आई नीड 2 more contestants. 3. यस प्लीज. एंड 4. यस, लवली. Please come. All right. Most of them are men, right? Here. So we have 1 woman, I can see. How many women in the foamy ke alawa? Okay, oh, lovely. So we'll have 1 special game for you also. अभी आपके लिए एक चैलेंज होने वाला है. आप दोनों एक टीम हैं, आप दोनों एक टीम हैं. मैं कुछ चीज़ें मांगूंगी. वो चीज़ें जो सबसे पहले लेकर आएगा वो टीम जीत जाएगी. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. ठीक है? रेडी? रेडी? गो गेट इट, हरी आप. जो सबसे पहले लेकर आएगा देखते हैं कौन किसकी कितनी मदद करता है। सबले गिव इट अप फॉर हिम। नहीं नहीं, मैं रखूंगी नहीं, वापस दीजिएगा। यहाँ पे 10 रुपए का नहीं, लाख रुपए का सवाल होने वाला है, जो राज खुलने वाला है कुछ ही देर में। यार आप इतने प्यार से ऐसे टहलते टहलते आएंगे तो कैसे चलेगा यार। लवली, बट या सो दिस टीम गेट्स द फर्स्ट पॉइंट हियर। जोरदार तालियां इस टीम के लिए। आप कहाँ से हैं? पोशक से है। व्हाट अबाउट यू? क्या बात है। ऑल राइट, ओके। सो नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट आई वांट, मुझे कैमरा का कोई लेंस या कैमरा का कोई एक छोटा सा पार्ट चाहिए। वो भैया दिखा रहे हैं। अच्छा, इसको मैं नहीं छूने वाली। फोटोग्राफर जी, आपने बड़ी मदद करी प्यार से। ऑलराइट, आपका नाम क्या है? जयदीप। जय हो। वेरी गुड, 1 point to this team, so 1 and 1, not bad. Okay, now it gets a little tougher for you guys. मुझे 2 अलग अलग कलर के मोजे चाहिए, सॉक्स। 2 different colored socks. वो बड़े हंस रहे हैं पीछे बैठे बैठे। ऑलराइट, नहीं, खुद का नहीं, खुद का नहीं, खुद का नहीं चलेगा, दूसरों का। जिसने धोए हुए हैं मोजे, प्लीज वही देना। We do not want anybody fainting here today. दो यार किसके लेकर आए हो? रुको, ये किसके हैं? प्लीज कैन यू स्टैंड अप? ये किसके मोजे हैं? मतलब कभी तो धोया करो यार। Give it up for them, please. Give it up for them as well. Very well done. आप क्या हुआ आपका? आपको एक ही मिला?
वो लेके आ गए थे इसलिए छोड़ दिया।
नहीं नहीं, कभी कोई क्वेश्चन अनआंसर्ड नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए। ओके, द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट आई वांट, इस रूम में देयर आर जस्ट 4 females. Okay, if you count me 5 maybe. I want you, sorry? So enough females in this room. I want you to get me 2 lipsticks, different color के 2 लिपस्टिक लेकर आओ भाग के। For me आप मदद नहीं कर सकते हो। उन्होंने बड़े प्यार से एक मदद कर दी। 2 कलर चाहिए मुझे, 2 कलर्स। खोल के देखो, 2 अलग अलग कलर है। सेम है? सेम है तो नहीं चलेगा। डिफरेंट है, पहले देख लो। नहीं नहीं, ये खोल के दिखाओ, मैं लड़की हूं, मुझे पता चलता है। नहीं, सेम है यार, शेड। Okay, these two men, I'm going to ask them which shade it is. Let me see if you come up with it. पहले ये खोलिए। हाँ? कोड अलग है आपका। कोड अलग? वो खोलिए खोलिए, और कलर का ना। ये कौन सा कलर है?
अलग है बस।
हर मर्द की ये कहानी है। कलर में कौन कौन से कलर आपको आते हैं?
समझ में नहीं आते। लाइट पिंक, डार्क पिंक, वो उस तरीके से है। 2 अलग अलग।
इसमें पिंक का नामो निशान नहीं है। पिंक का नामो निशान नहीं है, इसको पिंक बोलते हैं। एग्जाम्पल है। तो आप खोलिए, ये कलर कौन सा है मुझे बताइए। ओके, ये ब्राउन है। तो ये कौन सा है? वो डार्क है वो। ओके, लेट मी सी व्हाट हैव यू गॉट। 1 only. Of course, I have to give it to them. None of you asked me for a lipstick. None of you asked me for a lipstick. I had 2 different colors. I was carrying in my pocket, thinking किसी में तो कुछ तो मतलब ऐसा दिमाग में झपकेगी। मैं तो जज नहीं हूँ, मैं जज करती भी नहीं हूँ भी नहीं। हाँ, तो हर चीज थोड़ी पर्स में होती है, पॉकेट हमारे भी होते हैं। ऑलराइट, गिव इट अप फॉर देम। वेरी नाइस। बड़े चैलेंजेस भुगत के इन्होंने कामयाबी हासिल की हुई है। ऑलराइट, ओके, द नेक्स्ट एंड द लास्ट थिंग दैट विल कैरी 10 points. ओके, तो दोनों में से कोई भी जीत सकता है। द नेक्स्ट एंड द लास्ट थिंग दैट आई वांट, एक बंद घड़ी। एक बंद घड़ी चाहिए मुझे। एक ऐसी घड़ी जो बंद है, जेन्युइनली बंद है, जो बंद नहीं की गई है, जेन्युइनली बंद है। भाग के जाओ, जिसके पास है लेकर आओ। बंद घड़ियां, इट शुड नॉट बी वर्किंग, इट शुड नॉट बी वर्किंग। ये भी जेन्युइनली बंद है यार, मतलब आप खड़े हो जाओ आप आ जाओ स्टेज पे, आप आ जाओ यार और कौन कौन है मुझे वो देखना है, आज तो बड़े राज खुलने वाले हैं। अरे ये भी बंद है, सच्ची में बंद है। कौन है ये कौन है? आप भी खड़े हो जाओ, आप भी खड़े हो जाओ प्लीज ये कौन है? अरे ये तो चालू है यार पर किसने दिया था ये? मतलब आपका इंटेंशन तो हैट्स ऑफ, चालू घड़ी दे दी कि मोहिनी चेक न करे ऑलराइट, तो ये किसकी है बंद? मतलब क्या सोच के पहन ली?
आज सुबह से ही बंद थी तो आ गई इधर डायरेक्ट ही कंपनी।
मतलब पहनी तभी बंद नहीं थी, देखो दिमाग देखो उनका कि पहनी तभी तो बंद नहीं थी, अभी ऑफिस में कहाँ निकालूं मैं? तो वेरी गुड गुड जॉब।
ये मैडम पता से बंद है, ये एक्चुअली 10 दिन से बंद है, वो उसने सोच के ही रखा था 10 दिन से बंद ही रखूंगा।
10 दिन से? किसकी है ये घड़ी? प्लीज आप आओ, इधर आओ, इधर आओ, दौड़ के आओ, इनके लिए तालियां हो जाए प्लीज। आ जाइए आ जाइए। आप क्या बोल रहे थे, कितने दिन से बंद है?
होगा 10-12 दिन होगा।
आप कहाँ से हो?
पोशाक।
आप कहाँ से हो?
पोशाक।
पौषक के अलावा कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे प्लीज? फॉर माई क्लैरिटी मुझे बता दो मतलब आप इतना ही हाथ ऊपर करोगे तो आप आधे पौषक से हो ओके, लवली, सो गुड टू सी यू गाइस, मैन मेरा दिल खुश हो गया बट वेरी नाइस, अमेजिंग। घड़ी बंद रखते हो, घड़ी बंद रखते हो, ये तो इन दोनों को पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं।
एक्चुअली क्या है मैम, हम डिस्पैच टीम से है तो हमें टाइम का लिमिट नहीं होता
मैम बिगड़ जाता है।
ओके लेट्स डू इट लाइक दिस, मैं आपसे पूछूंगी आपकी घड़ी क्यों बंद रखी है, तो आप अच्छा सवाल।
वी आर ऑल्सो इंजीनियर, सो हम ब्रेकडाउन आता है तो टाइम नहीं देखते हैं, चालू करके जाते हैं
माय गॉड, ये तो कांटे की टक्कर है, दोनों के लिए तालियां हो जाए। नाउ हु विल डिसाइड द विनर? सर को, मैं ब्रिज सर को, आई नो हिम ऑफ कोर्स हियर, सो
अगर मशीन स्टार्ट नहीं होगा तो उनका ड्रम फिलिंग भी नहीं होगा।
हाँ, मतलब आपके ऊपर बहुत कुछ डिपेंडेंट है, तो विनर आप हो कि आप ही को बनाना चाहिए?
मैम
आप ही हो, मतलब अपुनिज भगवान है, प्लीज तालियां।
जब तक डिस्पैच नहीं होगा सैलरी नहीं आएगी मैम, जब तक डिस्पैच नहीं होगा तो सैलरी नहीं आएगी।
ओके, पौषक के अलावा कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे? आपको समझ में आया ये जो बोल रहे हैं वो? हाँ, बहुत अच्छे से, अरे वाह, सब भी यहाँ पे एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी है। आई होप यू हैव प्राइजेस फॉर एवरीबॉडी। हाँ,
सैलरी के बारे में सबको समझ में आता है मैम, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं।
ब्रिज सर, यू टेल मी विच टीम शुड गेट इट? ओके, तो एक काम करते हैं सर, आपने तो बड़ा इजी जवाब दे दिया, आप एक चीज अभी आप मांगिए, देखते हैं कि वो लेकर आते हैं कि नहीं, है ना? ओके, एनी वन थिंग दैट यू वांट देम टू गेट फ्रॉम दिस क्राउड टू ब्रेक दिस टाई?
गेट द हेयर बैंड।
हेयर बैंड, हेयर बैंड अभी मुझसे मत मांगना, मेरे पास 100% नहीं है। किसी के पास हेयर बैंड है? हेयर बैंड, हेयर बैंड, हेयर बैंड, दिस इज ओके। कोई लेकर आया है ऑलरेडी? कौन लेकर आया है? जल्दी तुम, अरे स्टेज तक लेकर आना है, स्टेज तक लेकर आना है। रबर बैंड नहीं, हेयर बैंड चाहिए, हेयर बैंड।
वी आर विनर मैम, पहले ही मिल गया हेयर बैंड। वी आर विनर।
ब्रिज सर,
हेयर के लिए यूज होता है मैम।
नहीं, एक मिनट, लड़कियों
ये उन्होंने
4-5 जो भी हो, डू यू एवर यूज दिस? डू यू एवर यूज दिस? डू यू यूज इट मैम? यू नो, आप अपने बाल बड़े करना, फिर मस्त चोटी बांधना, इसी से करना आपके लिए सब अलाउड होगा, आप चिंता मत करो, आप इतने हाजिर जवाब हो। सो कंग्रेचुलेशंस टू दिस टीम, दे विन इट। लवली, गुड जॉब। घड़ी बंद हो पर समय अच्छा हो। ऑलराइट, कैन आई हैव प्राइजेस फॉर देम आस्था? बट यू गाइस डिड सो वेल मैन, विनर्स ऑलरेडी। Lovely, congratulations to you, well done, good job. Okay, next game जो है ना, उसके लिए भी मुझे 2-2 लोग चाहिए पौषक के अलावा। अभी आप लोग बैठ के एंजॉय करो। So Can I have 2 people from Shreno? Lovely. And 2 people from Alembic Real Estate? Real estate वाले 2 लोग? The young, lovely lady, you're in real estate? अच्छा, वो नॉमिनेट कर रहे हैं. Yes, please. आ जाए. किसको भूख लगी थी? कौन खाने आया था यहाँ पे? हाँ, कौन? सभी? ऐसा था? ओके, तो आपकी ख्वाहिश पूरी कर दी जाएगी. प्लीज कैन हैव द प्लेट फॉरवर्ड. ओके, इसमें 1 2 3 4. ओके, सेम नंबर है ना? सेम नंबर, स्टार्टर्स के सेम नंबर रखे हैं ना? हाँ, तो प्लीज नंबर प्लीज काउंट ठीक से कर लीजिए. 4 4 काउंट करके मुझे दे दीजिए ना. अभी ठीक हो गया? 4 है, 4 है, यहाँ पे 4 है. दिस इज गुड. सेम नंबर. ओके, दिस. हाँ, आर यू रेडी? ओके, यू कैन रिमूव द बोल असाइड. नहीं नहीं नहीं, आपको हाथ यूज करना ही नहीं है, आप चिंता मत करो. ये जो स्टिक्स है वो निकाल दीजिए. कोई बात नहीं, वो तो देंगे, वो बड़े प्यार से देते हैं सब कुछ. हाँ, अभी आप प्लेट पकड़ेंगी. आप ये साइड में ले लीजिए बाउल. ओके, यू हैव टू गिव देम 1 मिनट. ऑलराइट, 1 सेकेंड. बाउल नीचे रख दीजिए साइड में, ऐसे प्यार से. डोंट वरी. आप इस तरफ बीच में आ जाइए, प्लेट वाले भैया. नाउ बोथ ऑफ यू फेस ईच अदर. आप इस तरफ आ जाएं. प्लेट फेस ईच अदर. फेस ईच अदर. लवली. नाउ हाथ पीछे, हाथ पीछे, हाथ पीछे. अभी आपको कैसे खाना है आपको पता चल गया, राइट? सो हाथ बिल्कुल यूज किए बिना, मैक्सिमम अमाउंट. आपको भी नहीं छूना है उसको. आप कौन से डिपार्टमेंट से?
कंपनी या डिपार्टमेंट?
कंपनी तो श्रेनो है, और डिपार्टमेंट कौन सा है?
प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग.
हाँ, प्लानिंग ऑलरेडी चालू हो गई थी यहाँ पे. ओके, रियल एस्टेट. थोड़ी ऐसे शर्म छोड़ के, सोफिस्टिकेशन छोड़ के, मतलब मस्त. जीतना है दोनों को, ठीक है? यू हैव 1 मिनट. मैक्सिमम जो खा पाएगा ना जीत जाएगा. यू हैव 1 मिनट. लेट्स डू द काउंटडाउन टुगेदर. काउंटडाउन साथ करेंगे. ओके, 1 3 गो. ओके, थोड़ी तालियां हो जाए इनके लिए. cheer for your own teammates. Yes, you can do it. हाथ पीछे, हाथ पीछे. नहीं, તમે નહીં. અડવાનું જ નહીં, બિલકુલ અડવાનું નહીં. અડવાનું નહીં, બિલકુલ. હાથ પાછળ. વેરી ગુડ, વેરી ગુડ, ગુડ જોબ. हाथ पीछे, हाथ पीछे. It is going to take time. Very good, good job. She is very supportive. All right, आप आगे पीछे मत देखिए, चिंता मत करिए. आप कर. Okay, time's up. Time's up. ઉભા રહો તમે. આ કોઈ ખાધું જ નથી, એમણે ખાઈ લીધું છે. ઉભા રહો. हाँ? इनके लिए तालियां हो जाए. वो बोल रहे हैं आपने कहाँ बोला था कि हर आइटम खानी है, हमने तो खाई. ओके, लेट्स काउंट द नंबर्स. कितनी बाकी है? 1 2 वेट 1 सेकेंड. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 बाकी रह गया. 9. पर ये बेचारे तो इधर आए ही नहीं है. सुपरमैन तो है नहीं कि यहाँ से ऐसे फेंकेंगे. 9. थैंक यू सर. 9 बाकी हैं. 1 2 3 4 5 6 बाकी है। मतलब 3 और खा लेने थे। जोरदार तालियां फॉर दीज टू लवली लवली इंडिविजुअल्स हियर। गुड जॉब, वेल डन। आप ये थाली लेकर वापस जा सकते हैं। वो बोल लेकर जाइएगा, काम आएगा। गुड जॉब। हाउ डिड यू मैनेज? मतलब व्हाट इज द एक्स फैक्टर?
Hobby. I love to eat. But this is a new.
सर लेफ्ट पॉकेट में क्या? ओके, यहाँ पे रखिए। ये नहीं, आप बताइए। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7। सी, जिन्होंने ये अवार्ड में फिल्टर्स लगाए हैं ना, वो खुद यहाँ पे बैठे हैं। मतलब आप सोच लीजिए। मतलब मैंने ऐसा नहीं कहा था साम दाम दंड भेद सब कुछ लगा के जीतना है। तो वो दोनों वापस आओ। दौड़ के वापस आओ। और आप है ना, वो प्लेट साइड में रखो। अभी इनका क्या किया जाए? मार दिया जाए, छोड़ दिया जाए? बोलिए इनके साथ क्या सुलूक किया जाए? हाँ, वो बोल रहे हैं वंस मोर। आप में ताकत है। बहुत बेस्ट इंसान है। बोले अब भी खा गया है जो बाकी था वो। ओके, इन्होंने अपने पॉकेट में एक रखा था। क्या ये सच है? सही है? ब्रिज सर थैंक यू। ओके, ऑलराइट। अभी ऑडियंसेस, इनको रखा जाए या नहीं? हाँ या ना में जवाब दीजिए। ऑलराइट, शुड दे बी केप्ट अ पार्ट ऑफ द गेम? यस और नो? ये ऑडियंस है ना, विभीषण है। हाँ, सर को बड़ा मजा आ गया। ओके, इनको रखा जाए या डिस्क्वालीफाई किया जाए? रखा जाए, रखा जाए। ओके, हाउ मेनी yeses? Put your hands up. How many no? मतलब वो तो 2 हाथ ऊपर करके बैठे हैं। ऑलराइट, कितने लोग नोटा वाले हैं? ऑलराइट, so basically the rule of winning anywhere is very simple. You give it your best shot, but you never cheat. But good job out there, well done. You tried your best. You're real estate. Thank you so much. And मतलब आपकी जो मनोकामना थी अंदर से, वो पूरी हो गई। तो 2 शब्द बोल दीजिए।
खाने की और
कहीं छीन के लेकर नहीं जा सकते हैं। बट यू वर गुड, यू वर डैम गुड। गुड जॉब। हाँ, it was part of an entertainment, so good job out there. Now everybody participates in the next thing that I am going to announce here. How many prizes do we have? Lovely. So मैं एक कैटेगरी बोलूंगी, उस कैटेगरी से लगता कोई भी एक इंसान का नाम आपको मुझे बताना है। ठीक है? It could be any category. Sorry, 1 second. So we have to give out 4 prizes in 2 minutes. Can I have randomly a few people stand up wherever you are? 4 people just stand up. Real estate से एक इंसान खड़ा हो जाए। श्रेनो से एक, श्रेनो से एक इंसान फटाफट खड़े हो जाइए। Okay, so anybody just stand up. So please stand up. आप खड़े हो जाए। पीछे आप खड़े, एक और इंसान खड़ा हो जाए प्लीज। ओके, सो सबसे पहले ये 4 लोग जवाब देंगे। सबसे पहली कैटेगरी जो मैं बोलने वाली हूं, उसमें जो भी इंसान का नाम आपको सबसे पहले याद आता है फटाफट से बोल दीजिएगा। ठीक है? रेडी? चेस। चेस में से किसी एक का नाम? मतलब ये लोग तो ग्रुप वर्क करने में मानते हैं। मतलब हम भले अलग अलग लोग हैं, पर हम ग्रुप वर्क करने में मानते हैं। सो टीम वर्क करने में मानते हैं। सो नो डाउट अबाउट दैट। वी विल बी कंटिन्यूइंग दिस गेम इन अ शॉर्ट बिट। सो Why don't you have a seat first, because we have some very, very special people joining us here for this Directors Award, which is the highlight, I think, of this year. Prize money se lekar. You can have a seat. You can have a seat for the moment. Don't worry. यार इनको खड़े रहने के लिए एक प्राइज दे दो. He's like, till I win the prize, I'm not sitting down. दौड़ के प्राइज लेकर जाइए. We have our leaders and our chief guests joining us here today. So in a bit, they will be here. Without further ado, I think the people who have inspired and led from the front, वो लोग जिन्होंने excellence की इतनी सारी सीमाएं खुद पार कर चुके हैं, that they have actually led by the example. They have been the forces behind the growth of not only the company, not only the group, but also every individual who's been a part of the family. And I think that's what makes Alembic very, very unique, right or not? So when I ask you to stand up, please stand up and give a huge round of applause to the directors, Shri Pranav Amin, Shri Udit Amin, and our chief guest for the day, Dr. Subrata Das. जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत किया जाए of these amazing people. The first Directors Award 2025. We have Mr. Pranav Amin, Mr. Udit Amin, and Dr. Subrata Das here. Zordar Taliyan, can I have all the hands up in the air, please? Thank you so much. Let's all take a seat. And finally, the Directors Award, the very first Directors Award 2025. We have a very, very special guest with us, as I mentioned, Dr. Subrata Das. So I'd like to request Shri Pranav Amin to hand over a floral welcome to Dr. Subrata Das. जोरदार तालियों के साथ इनका स्वागत करते हैं. Thank you so much, Pranav sir, and a warm welcome to Dr. Subrata Das. I'd like to request Amrish sir to kindly come on the stage to give an overview of how special this, the first Directors Award 2025 is. Over to you, Amrish sir. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Mohini. Good evening, everyone. And at the outset, thank you very much for making your presence here, taking time out of your busy schedule to come here for the first Directors Award. I'll take hardly 2 minutes to explain what this Directors Award is, because this is a very important part of our reward and recognition policy, which we have recently formulated to actually find out the talent to go for extraordinary things. So this award basically has got 3 phases. So the objective of this award is basically recognize something which is other than or more than ordinary, and appreciate this and reward this. So to do this, we have divided the entire award into 5 categories. On these categories are work efficiency, they are walking extra miles, innovation, new initiatives, and business sense. So these are the categories under which we want to identify those who have done better than what routine work is. And this can be done into 3 stages. So, or 3 levels. The first level, we call it as spot recognition. So anybody is doing good job, his manager will recognize and immediately on the spot will reward him. Without waiting for any approval, without waiting for any specific scrutiny, any good thing, it is immediately recognized. Now, while we recognize these things, there is a specific format which gives further details why he is recognized. And those details are captured and kept. After a quarter, these all details are again scrutinized by the CFT of department head level people. So department head people will sit together, scrutinize the impact of those kudos, and then based on this, they'll select few, and these few will come as a second level called as extra milers or quarterly awards. So these extra milers will be given after specific scrutiny by the business heads once in a quarter. Now all these winners of stage 2 are the nominees for stage 3, that is Directors Award, which we are here today. This scrutiny is very seriously done because we try to evaluate, in the sense the cross-functional team tries to evaluate the impact on business, on customers, on culture, on cost, and so many parameters. And based on these, the entries are then nominated for Directors Awards. So we have a lot of entries for Director Award today. So if you see, for Alembic Real Estate, this is if you can see, the Spot Awards entries were 23. So in one entry, there will be multiple people also. So there will be a team also which is nominated for this. And after this team will go from, so it's like a funnel. And from all these people of level 1, it will go to level 2. So from 23 for real estate, 8 entries made way for extra miler, and from these 8 entries, there are 4 winners today. Who those 4 are, we do not know. I mean, we are yet to announce it, which Mohini will do. For Paushak, we had total 50 entries. Out of these 50 entries, 18 entry made space into quarterly award, and from these 18, we have 3 entries today for Directors Award. Similarly, for Shreno Engineering, we had total 12 entries for Spot Award. From these 12 entries, we moved to 6 entries. And from these 6 entries, today's winners are 2. So this is how we are actually going to felicitate those who are the real winner. Who the real winners are, that Mohini is going to announce. And we have another very special guest for us today who is going to actually inspire and tell those who are not able to make today for the Directors Award. How can we be in the winners list next year? With this note, over to you, Mohini. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amrish sir. He made it sound really, really simple, but the process has been lengthy. It has been, exhaustive, and it has made sure that only the best people come to the stage. Now the best requires the best only. So we have, of course, Mr. Pranav Amin and Mr. Udit Amin to inspire us to do better and to do more. But we have a very, very special chief guest here. How many people travel on the highway every single day? Okay. Do you know this number, the one that will be flashed on the screen in a bit? Are you aware? Have you ever seen this number? You've seen this number? Yes, everybody? This number is because of one person and his entire decision, determination to change the safety of how our highway safety works. If you are stranded on the highway, if you're met with an accident, God forbid, there is nobody to help you there. What are you going to do? There was no way out a few years ago. He himself was in that situation. And for 3.5 hours, he and his wife were on the highway with nobody to help them. And that's when he decided that this is what I will change. When one person decides to change, an entire nation follows. It's that decision, it's that determination that makes him none other than Padma Shri Dr. Subrato Das, who is here with us. Zordar Talia. The Highway Messiah is what he has been called by the world, single-handedly making sure that with all the due permissions, the legalities, going right up to the president, the prime ministers, and the authorities that were required to be approached, he got this entire facility in place where if you are stranded on a highway, you will get help. And that is thanks to this one person and his courage to make a difference. He's been called to the KBC by Shri Amitabh Bachchan. He's won the Padma Shri Award in 2017, along with Taapsee Pannu. As you can see that he was a part of KBC. Amitabh Bachchan himself appreciated and he was in awe of his achievements. Gujarat governor has awarded him. He's also won several awards like the Delhi CM Award and the Road Safety Award, Real Hero Award by CNN IBN. the Asian Lifetime Achievement Award, which is a huge one at that, and many more kudos from the media, from so many other people. But more than any of these awards, what he has won is the lives saved due to his initiative. Every life saved is an award earned, and by that I think he's one of the richest men possible. He's here to inspire us because he never gave in to the word no. He never said that this was impossible. He's a doctor. Most doctors do not have time, but I think he made time to make a difference, and that's why he's here. Between all the winners, he is an extraordinary person with an X factor that only few people come with. So with a huge round of applause, may I invite to this stage, a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please. Let's give it up for Dr. Subrata Das. An honor and a pleasure.
Good evening, all of you. I don't know how to react to this introduction. One, she said everything that I had to say here. So she's stolen my slides. So I'll have to redo my presentation perhaps. But more importantly, this is a very humbling experience. Thank you, Pranab bhai, thank you, Udit bhai, for having me here. She said a lot of things that I have done, but it's because of the X factor that she said. What is an X factor, I sometimes ask. If I was a cricketer, it would be my athleticism, it would be my hand-eye coordination. If I was a film star, the right roles that I choose, the right emotions that I bring in, but that's not who I am. My X factor is a collection of people and events that have happened around me that made me do nation-changing work. So that is the X factor that I bring to the table. That's what's driven me, made me who I am. Can I have this slide changer? Thank you. So what I'm going to do is, for the next 20 minutes, walk you through what made me from a simple, humble upbringing. That's the facade of the house that I was born in, red-colored, brick-colored. Some of you might recognize him. To the Padma Shri. It's been a journey of knowing great people, coming really close to them. That has helped me change India, do its ambulances, its helplines. The 98250-26,000 number that you saw has changed to 1033, which you are aware of. We made an institutional change, policy changes across the government. And along this journey, I met a lot of people who drove me to excel, drove me to do what was perhaps not destined for me. This is a statement I want all of you to read, and that's very important in our lives. If you're done, let me know. So as Mohini said, this was an accident near Vasad. That August 99, this was August, 18th August, in fact, 99. 1:30 at night, we were left to die on a highway, a road accident. A doctor friend of mine, you might have heard of him, Dr. Vijay Thakur, was driving the car. And we crashed into a tree. He must have taken a wink on the wheel. For 4.5 hours, we lay there with no help. We tried our best. Cell phones had just come in, if you remember, 16 rupees, 17 rupees an incoming call. Mr. Vajpayee, the then Prime Minister, was just building his golden quadrilateral, the 4-lane highways connecting the 4 major metros. And for 4.5 hours, no help came in. Finally, a doodhwala, who was carrying cans of milk to the Amul dairy, stopped, saw us, and tried to help us. Finally, in despair, he put his vehicle across the road. Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. So he stopped, put his vehicle across the road. Brave man, I would say. And then an ST bus stopped. We got into the state transport bus, came to a hospital, 21 kilometers away, took 5.5 hours. And this lady there, my wife, it's a photograph of her speaking at the Mississippi Senate in USA, was extremely adamant. I always tell it's great to be married, and greater to be married to a very adamant Ziddi woman. And Sushmita said that we were lucky to be alive. How can we ensure others don't die on the highways? She took it upon herself, pushing me that wo chalta hai attitude, India doesn't have a helpline. I am not going to tolerate that. For 3.5 years, 2.5 years, we pursued it, and finally, India's first helpline came in. But along the way, we met a lot of people, but it was her determination that India needs a helpline number. I'm not going to take it otherwise. that started it. It was a catalyst of the love of my life that drove me to do this. I can't deny that fact. I wish she was here today, but she has another engagement. But what made me do it, what made me listen to this, is this gentleman. I don't know you, most of you might not have interacted with him, but for all you, this is the house that I lived in. You might still go and see it, Alembic Colony, G102. That's my parents and my wife there. I lived 35 years in Alembic. I was the first pediatric patient of Baila Alamin Hospital. My dad and Mr. Raman Bhai Amin, and he once told me, call me Raman Bhai uncle. Very generous of him. And my mother there taught me values that I'll never forget. 4 or 5 times I must have met him. I still remember in 77 when I met him for the first time, he gave me a courtesy, sort of a token money and said, what do you want to do in life? And I had no ambitions at 77, 7 years old, 7th grade, sorry. You really don't have any ambitions, not during our times. And he said, what do you do with the knowledge that you have? Think about it. That statement stayed with me all my life. What do you do with what you know is what he asked me. And it was a very important statement to make. From these three, my parents and him, I learned the value of putting people first. He always used to put people first. My dad's always told me that. The Alembic colony that you see was a very different Alembic colony at that time. And believe me, it was just not a township. It was vibrant. It was a very different thing. It's not one of those PSU colonies that you had. It taught me a lot of things. People first. The first question that would come in, why me? We ask us. Then it was, why not me? That's what I learned at Alembic. It was secular. It was very vibrant. I don't know. I don't know how many people have lived in that colony during those times, but that taught me a lot of values. And Sushmita's statement perhaps catalyzed because I had that foundation that came in from this gentleman here. And I'm lucky that I'm meeting the 4th generation of the revered Amin family. Thank you for the invitation again. So from here, from this G102, we shifted out, but the dreams did not end there and it stayed. So when we were working on it, this is a Real Heroes Award, the first Real Heroes Award, and I was the first one we felicitated. That's where I am in the middle. This picture is relevant in the context of the X Factor. What he said and did, put people first, was exemplified by the Ambanis here. They are the ones giving the awards. And to think the richest person in India is pushed at the back. So when the photographer asked him to come in front, he says, it's their day. Let me be where I am. People pushed him out. I know it's pretty bad on those awardees, but this made me realize the value of the statement, put people first. And that's where, when I look at the emergency medical services that we did, we put people first. Irrespective of the wallet biopsy, we never did anything. We did not ask, kahan jana hai, paisa hai ki nahi, kya kuch nahi hai. We just evacuated the victim to the nearest hospital. As we were working, when nobody would help us, we went to the health department who said, it's not our work. This is years back. This is not the same country that we live in now. This is 1999. The health department in Gujarat said, it's not our work, it's the PWD's work. They build the highways. They should be rescuing people. The RNB, PWD, NHI, National Highway Authority of India, sent us to the police. They said, that's not our work either. It's law and order is our work. Traffic police doesn't do that. And that's where, because of one gentleman in Gujarat government, we landed up meeting him. We sent a 33-page fax. We got the number from the Gujarat government gentleman. 33-page fax to his house, residence, and we got a call to meet Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He met us. He had the chairman NHI there. He had the member administration NHI there, and the minister, Major General Khanduri at that time. And all he said is, me and my wife both were there. In dono ko ek kaam karna hai, zindagi bachana hai, permission de do. And he told us one thing, that good people with good intentions don't go far because they get stopped by bad people who don't want to work. That was a defining moment because in EMS, a lot of hurdles come in. When you try to rescue a victim, 20 people will come and tell you what's the best. I always say Indians know 3 things very well. They know how to market a product. They know every solution to medical problems. Google helps. And every one of us who follow cricket is a member of the national cricket selection team. ये team ठीक नहीं, ये होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए. And that's what he told us. I mean, that's very important to understand how emergency services has its own challenges. I was lucky to meet him once, Mr. Bill Clinton. I admire him for that one statement, a statement of moral courage. You all know about the Monica Lewinsky issue. Here is a gentleman, the strongest person in the world, stands up on national television and says, I have sinned. It takes a lot of moral courage to say that. Whether he was going to be impeached or not is a secondary thing, but he stood up in front of international media and said that. You need moral courage to change something, and that is where I derived my moral courage to fight systems, people who would not support us to put up India's first helpline number on the highways. 2.5 years and more after that, but we struggled on because these people taught me the importance of moral courage, a great X factor in my life. So that's the photograph that you saw. It's going to change to 1033. The government has started to do that already. We built India's first GIS-enabled control room, 24/7 in Baroda, in Gotri. We did not have GPS at that time, so it was GIS. Sushmita and I used to get out in our car. We had a Maruti Estim at that time. And every Sunday, hit the highway and cover 4 kilometers walking. One of us used to drive, the other walk. You know, you had a road meter, if you have ever seen a road meter. It's one of those toy-like thing. If you remember, there's a handle and the wheel at the end and you run around with it. That's a road meter. And we started mapping every landmark on the highway. It could be a dhaba, it could be a temple, it could be a culvert, a bridge, a level crossing. So that if anybody had an accident, all we had to say is, he had to call us up and say, I've crossed Anand, I've gone to sleep, and I see an accident now, and I see this dhaba, I see this culvert. We could narrow it down, pick up the nearest ambulance, the nearest metal spreader if it's required, firefighting equipment required, pick up the victim, take him to the nearest hospital, all done free of cost. We did not have a single ambulance owned by us. We networked the existing ambulance because a lady called Mrs. Tina Ambani, at that time heading Harkishan Das Hospital, told us, and that really moved us. That set the ball rolling. She said, even if you come to me for ambulance donations, how many ambulances can I donate or people donate? How will you maintain them? Where is the money going to come in? So we networked local ambulances, upgraded them with local donations, and created this network, initially between Ahmedabad and Surat because Baroda was nearly center. And we took it to 5 states. But to make you understand what this is, there's 4 technical slides, but simplified. What is emergency medical services all about? Just these 4 things. You do these 4 things right, before a patient reaches the hospital, you have saved a life. It's the right care by the right people at the right place in the right time. From the site of any incident, it could be a lady going into labor pain, or an accident, or a burns, to a hospital. That is what this entire gamut of activities is. You must have seen this on every ambulance. It stands for something. So early detection, you detect an incident, you early report, call up 108 now. Early response, they start off on-scene care. Till the ambulance arrives, you need to do something. And that's where we fail. Care in transit. Ambulance is just not a transport vehicle. It's a life-saving transport vehicle. We all need to understand that. And transfer to definitive care. That is all that needs to be done before a patient reaches hospital, pre-hospital care as they took it. Just interesting statistics why it's so necessary for all of you to get. I was talking to Ambarish Bhai that everybody needs to be trained in CPR and first aid. Sushmita always says women more because more emergencies happen at home. And there's a gender bias she brings in, which I agree totally, is that women are more conscious, safety conscious and health conscious. Train more women, you'll do much better because a child choking at home, an elderly person falling in a washroom are common emergencies. Heart attacks in the early mornings are emergencies that happen at home, not on the streets. Here is the statistics yet to be published. 90% of the times, आप हिंदी पिक्चर्स में देखते रहते हैं ना कि यार पेशेंट को लेट ले आए हो आप, जरा जल्दी ले आते तो हो जाता. 90% of the times when a patient is declared dead at hospital, brought dead at hospital, he or she is already dead at the time of being loaded into an ambulance. Because we graciously and very duty-bound call up 108, but we don't know what to do. The laws of the country are very clear. They save us. The police can't prosecute you if you go as a good Samaritan and Rahavir jisko kehte hain abhi. But we don't know what to do. We are not equipped knowledge-wise, so we don't intervene. And so 90% of the times the patients are dead by the time the ambulance reaches. We can make a difference, and that is pre-hospital care. Just one last technical slide. In a roadside accident, death happens in 3 phases. These are spot deaths. 50% of the people die on the spot. Crush injuries, a tractor wheel going over the chest, the head splitting off, head injury. You can't do much about it. 2-3 minutes, even calling the best ambulance doesn't help. Is the next 50%. These who die within 48 hours and those who die till 7 days are the ones you can make a difference. And that is what we wanted to do. And that is what we wanted to change. Ambrish, chal se. It's okay. So we took it to 5 states. These are the 5 states we took our work. And then we met this gentleman. History, as I always say, will judge him differently for what went wrong in Satyam. But he wanted a CSR. And that's how the 108 came up. It was on that table that has shown that the 108 was thought of. And meeting Mr. Ramalinga Raju was a revelation of a kind. I mean, as I say, history will judge him wrongly. But he showed us how to broad base a good social initiative. I know he's gone on record to say he was riding a tiger and he did not know whether to get off it because the tiger would eat him up. But that's a Mr. Ramalinga Raju. Now when you meet him, he's still working on it. And he's been sort of a big inspiration how to scale up things. Social change or any innovation does not have any value if you can't scale it up. It has to be scalable. And he taught us how to make it scalable and take it across, created the 108 model. This gentleman, again, history will judge him differently for what's happening in Bangladesh. I met him in US during an Eisenhower Fellowship. And he taught us the meaning as an X factor. He said, you can do whatever you want, but as long as you don't inspire people, as long as you don't train them, nothing will happen. His microfinance model, which you all are aware of, the Grameen Bank, worked because every woman in a small Bangladesh village was made aware of what it is. It is he as an X factor told us, inspired us, go on upskilling people, make them aware of what saving life is. It's very easy to say, किसी की ज़िंदगी बचाना सबसे बड़ा कर्म है, हम करते नहीं है. And he gave us the ways to do it. We used to work in Bangladesh. We lost a lot of resources. 20 ambulances in Bangladesh. We'll never get to see them again, I suppose. That's a different story. During an Eisenhower Fellowship, I don't know if you recognize him, General Colin Powell, Secretary of State, the Iraq War. He had 2 statements to make to me. He mentored me for 2.5 months, and he had 2 statements, which are very, very important. He asked me, what is your destiny? And I said, fine, my destiny is like, we always believe, irrespective of religion, we think it's preordained, jo likha hai wohi hoga. And he said, your destiny, and to all of you who are winners here and not winners, please understand this, your destiny is to make your own destiny. What you will achieve is what you start doing today. It may be ordained, but if you don't work towards it, it will not happen. And that is a very important thing. The other thing that he told me is, there's only one life to live. Please leave a legacy. And that is what, it's not for my sake, but for the future generations, whatever you do, you need to understand that. That's a very defining statement, and we took it to heart and took it forward. In fact, when you look at his statements in hindsight, that is what emergency medical services is all about. You take it forward for the next generation to work on. I have not been allowed to take photographs when I met both the celebrities here. I did not have a cell phone at that time. I mean, the camera phones were not there when I met him. And you could not walk into Mr. Ratan Tata's office with a camera saying, I want to take a photograph. Did not happen in Bombay House then. I don't know when. Why Mr. Ratan Tata? He made a very simple statement. As he saw us off to the door of his cabin, he turned around and said, Dr. Das, there's just one advice, unsolicited advice, as he said, I'm trying to give you. Whatever you do in life, even you are a peon, be the best peon that every Ratan Tata wants you. That, again, has always stayed with us. Mrs. Melinda Gates, I had the fortune of having lunch with her. Again, could not take photographs, not allowed. She said something totally different. She said, Bill, and they were married at the time, Bill always says, your success is not known not by the people above you, but by those below you in an organization. Two different perspectives of leadership. But he taught us one thing. In emergency medical services, leadership is not about the hierarchy. It's about excelling. Because every life counts. Whether I'm a physician in a control room, or I'm a paramedic in an ambulance, or I'm a driver, life depends on me. So irrespective of the organizational hierarchy, you have to excel. And leadership is about excelling. Two different perspectives have stayed with me for my life. Well, it's a darker photo. I could not find a better one. You know him? All of you follow cricket. Sri Lanka's living legend. I don't know how many of you know that post-retirement, Muralidharan has spent his entire life for the rehabilitation of the tsunami victims. And he inspired us to go to Sri Lanka to start their services. A chance meeting with him, and he recounted his own story. If you're familiar with cricket, you would know Galle in southern Sri Lanka is a very beautiful city with a good cricket stadium. He was on his way to play a cricket match, a local cricket match. And one policeman, recognizing him, stopped him and did not allow him to get. And he had an argument with Murali that you are Sri Lanka's most important asset and I'm not going to allow you because there's a flood. He did not know tsunami had hit. And Murali survived. And this was just 3 kilometers from that place. If you have read and remember, a train was washed off by the waves. And that is what he has, his point was, I need to give back for what I'm alive. And that's what we thought, that we were alive and we need to make sure that we need to give back very structured, in a very structured way to society. He's been an inspirational factor. That's a book that I wrote, which the then president is releasing in Sri Lanka. That's the publisher of the book there. You saw this slide. Why is it important to me? Before, I don't know, KBC has, I was an invitee, but KBC has its own ways of handling things. You do get to spend some time with him. Mr. Bachchan recounted his struggles with his health, and his statement, Sharir hai to dard hai, is, you must have all heard of it. But he also talked about the challenges from not having a film to the challenges he faced, losing money with the Miss World contest and other things. What it meant to me is, for all the challenges, he could resurrect himself. That is what we had to do, because every time there was a challenge and we thought something won't happen, a government is not wanting to put in 108, government is not wanting to put a helpline there, there has to be another way out. And that's what he said, there has always to be another way out. But more importantly, what I understood and learned from him is his continuous effort at reinventing himself. I haven't seen a celebrity reinvent himself so much. He was washed away and he's now, everyone looks forward to his tweets and everything. He works from, 6 o'clock he's at the KBC set, does 2 shoots a day, ends at 10 o'clock. This man does not know the answers, nobody tells him the answers. But because he's hosting KBC, he goes on reading about history, geography, anything. All the time he tries to guide a participant. He doesn't have the answer. He only gets to see the answer when the participant says, lock kiya jaye. But he's helping the participant when he realizes he's going on the wrong way. This man, because of it, what he's doing at KBC, goes on reading and reading during the interval between the 2 shoots. Because his job is to make sure that participants win. How many of us would really make that effort? Mr. Gavaskar, I was fortunate to see his only century at Lord's. I was a winner of the BBC contest. I used to stay in Alembic at that time, 1987. And I remember walking from the WG Grace right up to the hotel, and BBC was hosting me. I was one of the 3 winners in the world to select the perfect MCC team, MCC 11 and the World 11. And years later when I met him, he still impressed me with those 2 things that he said. Discipline is one word he said. Maintain discipline in whatever you do in life. It's very, very important. And technical brilliance. He said technical perfection is what you need to do anything. Even if you're an artist, I don't think that an artist just scribbles things. There is a way, a methodology for an artist to draw. And for all of you who are innovating and winning awards, just don't give up. Like he says, hit a century, start again. His famous words are, take fresh guard. And that's very important. You know, we get an award and we think, fine, ho gaya yaar. Ab dekha jayega. Ek hi to award milega, dusra thoda hi milega. And we give up. That's the easier way out. He taught me, and he told me never to go, always start with a fresh guard. A couple of last slides. That's my son. He wanted to be an Egyptologist. This is, I think, Luxor with a book on Egypt he's reading. He's now doing his doctoral studies in Edinburgh in public health. COVID inspired him to go into public health. The reason he is there is because he's an X factor in my life. Not because he's the lone child, like I am the lone child, but, and he spent some time in Alembic too. But remembering General Colin Powell's words that you leave a legacy, it's not about saving lives this generation. It's about making sure that his generation and the next generation also have a good emergency medical system in place. That's what I'm still striving for. He keeps me grounded, points out the mistakes that I'm supposed to do. The slides that I am presenting here, I threw it to him to take a look at it. And it's very important to recognize one thing. The generation after us are much smarter than us. Always throw it back to them. I'm sure, I'm taking liberty to say that I'm sure Chirayu sir bounces things to the two of you. So please, whoever is an achiever here, do share it with your younger generation. They'll give you better ideas also to work on. This is an unsolicited advice that I give. This is Mr. Tanu Chakravarti, HDFC Bank's chairman and ex-IS officer of Gujarat and retired as Secretary, Finance Secretary, Government of India. And that's Dr. P.K. Mishra. Why this? They are an X factor in a very different way. They are my mentors. When Dr. P.K. Mishra was in Gujarat, in fact, I'm told he nominated me for the Padma Shri, and Mr. Tanu Chakravarti, I still interact with him on a very regular basis. One thing that we Indians, I learned it the very hard way and very late in life, the importance of a mentor. Please, please, all of you who are young, go ahead and find a mentor. You require role models in life who may change over time, but you really need a mentor if you have to grow. Don't think you can do it alone. For everyone, that's a big, big X factor in a way. If you have a mentor, that somebody will guide you. And you need to be constantly searching for mentors. Thank you. Thanks a lot for patiently hearing me.
Thank you so much, sir. I think it was a very inspiring story. What is common between today's day and his story is very simple. You see a challenge, you own it. You see it through, you give it your best. You go to the right people, you take the right inspiration. You take everything with a pinch of salt, but you make sure that you achieve what you set out for. And that's the commonality between the winners here and the winner here on stage as well. So let's give it up for Dr. Subrata Das, please. Thank you so much. I'd like to request Shri Udit Amin, sir, to kindly hand over a moment of appreciation to Dr. Das here. His association with Alembic seems to be something that everybody feels proud of. So, sir, please kindly come to the stage. Can I have the memento for Dr. Das? Thank you so much, Dr. Das, for being here today, for inspiring us, for doing such great work, and for passing it on to the next generation. Thank you so much. Udit sir, I'd like to request you to remain on stage and say two words to the audiences, to the winners, to the people who are striving to achieve the Director's Award.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Das. It's a pleasure to have you here, and the whole team with all the group companies, Paushak and real estate, of course, I know, and Shreno teams. It's good to interact with all of you. I think, like Doctor said, the X factor is something different. Everyone does their job. You go to the office in the morning, you can go back in the evening. You can take a call and say, "Jo kaam mila hai, kiya hai, salary mila hai, ghar jata hu, theek hai, very good." But one is an external X factor, which is very important, like Doctor said, which is the exposure, the people you're associated with, the knowledge you have, life experiences that have brought you to where you are in your life today. But also there's a spark on the inside that you need to see, that one is I go and do what I'm told in my day, and the other is working and doing something for yourself, for a sense of self gratification, the joy of doing something right. When you make something, do something good, it gives you some sense of pleasure. And working with a clear vision and motivation and saying, this is what the company needs, this is what I think I can do. You may say, ki ye koi kar nahi raha. It's easy to get into a negative pattern, we all do it. But if you see a problem and you think there's a solution, like doctor said that, police said, not my job. Highway authority said, nahi, mera kaam nahi hai. Medical services said, no, I'm busy with my thing. So similar things happen in companies as well. We have departments, bottlenecks, but sometimes the problem is there, but everyone is too busy in their own world. So I think today, all of you have contributed in some way or another in your work, and going that extra mile, I think, is very important. And we would love to encourage this sort of behavior where sometimes someone says, look, this is what the company needs, I am going to go and do it. Whether in the workspace or even in your personal space or for your general society, but that the mindset and the motivation and the behavior to want to do something and going against an established norm or changing the system or communicating, meeting people, the same things you can do in your organization. You can go and meet someone, you have your seniors, you have your peers, you have your associates in other companies, but being able to draw upon this knowledge and use it in your life is very important, and for that I hope you all can do more and more of these sort of things, and thank you for the inspiration, Doctor, for that.
Sir, I'd like to request you to remain on stage for the first set of awards. So the awards are very special this year. It is the first ever Directors Award 2025 where hard work meets recognition. How many of you have worked hard? Those who have actually worked hard, please raise both your hands. Okay, now put both your hands together and give it up for yourself. We start with a huge round of applause for each one of you in this room. It is time to celebrate. It's time to applaud the very, very best. The awards so far have not been announced. People do not know whether they are winning it or not. Some brilliant entries have been a part of this award. Let me tell you, the prize money for this is legendary, is what Amrish sir has also told me. The first prize is 1 lakh rupees. Yes, absolutely. Hoot. Taaliyan honi chahiye, cheer honi chahiye, because it's hard-earned money. Every penny is going to be counting here. The second prize is 50,000 rupees. The third prize is 25,000 rupees, which is for the second runner-up. We have a trophy. The check will be given, the trophy will be given. You will be handed over a bag which will have a card. If you lose that card, anybody who finds it, if I find it, I'm going to use it. I'm not going to come back and say, okay, this card, somebody has lost it. So please make sure that you keep your cards close, your money cards close. Baki, you have made sure that you played your cards well and you gave it your best. So this is the time to celebrate. When I give out the winners' names, please make sure कि आप जोरदार तालियां बजाएं, दिल खोल के उन्हें बिल्कुल अपलॉड करें. When I say the names, तब तक के लिए एनर्जी बचा के रखिए. So this is in alphabetical order. सबसे पहले Alembic Real Estate के साथ शुरुआत करते हैं. करें शुरू? Let's start. Let's begin. Yes or no? Let's do this. Okay. So the first Directors Award 2025 Alembic Real Estate. The second runners-up are. Any guesses? No. व्यासक N है यहाँ पे. जोरदार तालियां उनके लिए. He couldn't believe it. So please, this way. Along with him, we have Manmohan Prasad, the second runner-up. Manmohan Prasad, this way, please. The first ever Directors Award 2025, Alembic Real Estate. The Business Sense category.
Thorough vendor evaluation, specifically in the dismantling of a 66 kV substation. This achievement falls under the category of business sense. The main challenge was the removal and dismantling of a 66 kV substation. This required a careful evaluation of the vendor's proposed scope of work, materials, and costs. There was a significant risk of overspending due to inflated or unnecessary charges. Because of this, it was essential to scrutinize every detail of the proposal. To resolve these challenges, a multi-facet approach was adopted. This included thorough vendor evaluation by carefully analyzing the proposed scope, materials, and costs. Strategic design thinking and procurement best practices were used to identify cost-saving opportunities, all while maintaining work quality. Effective cost analysis involved detailed comparisons and assessments to validate pricing and systematically eliminate unnecessary expenses. The optimized plan was implemented and resulted in substantial cost savings. The business impact was significant. There was a cost saving of 25 lakhs achieved, along with process benchmarking and the application of strategic design thinking. The benefits included improved financial efficiency, demonstrating how strategic evaluation can lead to substantial savings. Risk mitigation helped avoid potential overspending. Knowledge sharing created a reference model for the future. Finally, this effort highlighted the value of individual initiative and business acumen in technical roles. Congratulations to the winner on this outstanding achievement.
Give it up for Vyasaka N. Congratulations on this wonderful award. And we have a trophy for Vyasaka N as well. And for Mr. Manmohan Prasad.
Achievement overview. Key innovation here
This is exactly why he has won the
sales
award.
excellence through CRM optimization and high volume deed execution. This achievement showcases outstanding work efficiency and walk extra miles. The main task was to complete sales deeds for Veda 2 within tight deadlines. This involved managing a large number of transactions, ensuring accuracy, compliance, and customer satisfaction, all while coordinating across teams and systems under significant time pressure. The achievement included optimizing CRM workflows to efficiently handle high transaction volumes, meeting and exceeding sales deed targets, enabling team performance and collaboration, and managing government authorities for timely signing of sale deeds. The business impact was significant. CRM operations were streamlined, sales targets were achieved, the customer experience improved, and balance amounts were settled swiftly. The benefits of this achievement were clear: improved customer satisfaction and enhanced financial health for the business. Congratulations to the winner for this outstanding accomplishment.
Mr. Manmohan Prasad, Alembic Real Estate, the second runners-up. Congratulations. Let's hear it out loud for him, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is the second runners-up. So, of course, first runners-up baki hai. 50,000 is the prize money. The first runners-up in this Alembic Real Estate company, Hiren Budhwani. Congratulations to you, Hiren Budhwani.
Achievement overview. Driving digital transformation, automation and innovation in procurement and contracting. This achievement is recognized across categories including walking the extra mile, work efficiency, innovation, and new initiatives. The procurement and contracting department set out to implement a software development and automation initiative to enhance their internal processes. However, they encountered significant challenges, such as navigating technical complexities and the need for process improvement to meet deadlines. In response to these challenges, the team drove the initiative forward with strong software development skills, a problem-solving mindset, a focus on automation, and a commitment to efficiency and innovation. This initiative resulted in remarkable business impacts, including process innovation, improved operational efficiency, greater resilience, and seamless technology integration. The benefits were clear: enhanced productivity and faster, more accurate operations within procurement and contracting. By focusing on system centricity, the team reduced dependency on individuals, minimized inefficiencies, and developed scalable solutions that can be expanded or replicated in other departments. This supported the organization's broader goals of automation and agility. Congratulations to everyone involved in making this innovation a success.
Mr. Ravi Bhatt, please can you join us here? Zordar taaliyan ho jaye. Feel free to cheer for both the winners today. The first runners-up, Alembic Real Estate, Mr. Hiren Budhwani, Mr. Ravi Bhatt. Well done. A huge round of applause for both of them, please. They've got the X Factor. They've got what it takes to win the first ever Directors Award 2025. Congratulations. Well done. Please wait for your trophies. Well done. Congratulations to both of you. The first runners-up, Mr. Hiren Budhwani, Mr. Ravi Bhatt. Congratulations. Please make sure that you take your bags and keep them safe. Okay, the next, the winner category. We have 3 winners here. With a huge round of applause, I call on stage Mr. Gorakh Patil, Mr. Teli Pradhan and Mr. Manchinder Patil. जोरदार तालियों के साथ इनका स्वागत इस मंच पे किया जाए.
Showcasing a remarkable achievement by our project.
Please can we have them near the stage and let's have a look at their achievements and at what they have done.
Proactive crisis management, showcasing a remarkable achievement by our project execution team. Their business acumen and commitment to operational excellence truly shine, as highlighted in the category Walk Extra Miles and Business Sense. On 28th August 2024, during the Janmashtami holiday, our team was informed by Air Products about a critical situation. Due to backflow, drainage water was entering the STP in large volumes, causing water to accumulate and submerge the STP pumps rapidly. Demonstrating a proactive response, our team immediately took initiative, even though STP was under Air Products' responsibility. On a holiday, team members rushed to the site, preventing further flood damage. They successfully stopped water ingress into the STP room and dewatered the premises, acting without waiting for instructions and personally handling the work in the absence of labor. Our actions protected critical infrastructure and expensive equipment from significant damage. This decisive response maintained trust with partners and stakeholders and demonstrated our robust capability to manage unforeseen crises. The benefits extended beyond the immediate crisis. We achieved cost savings by avoiding major repair and replacement expenses, boosted our reputation as a reliable and proactive partner, fostered a culture of ownership and initiative within the team, and reinforced our reliability and commitment to partners like Air Products. Congratulations to the project execution team for their exemplary performance and dedication. Their efforts set a new benchmark for proactive crisis management and operational excellence.
And it is 1 lakh rupees for them. A huge round of applause for the winners. Alembic Real Estate, Mr. Gorakh Patil, Teli Pradhan and Manchinder Patil, जिन्होंने प्रूव कर दिया है कि क्राइसिस बस एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है अगर आप सही माइंडसेट से उसे देखें तो. Congratulations to all 3 of you. Can we have the trophies for them? Mr. Gorakh Patil. जोरदार तालियां. Mr. Teli Pradhan. And Mr. Manchinder Patil. The winners for Alembic Real Estate. So that is Alembic Real Estate. A huge round of applause for all the winners, please. I think at the end of every category, let's make sure that, you know, we give it up for them in such a manner that they feel like winners, because it's not just the trophies. It's the love from the colleagues that matters as much. So let's make sure that we give them all our applause and all our love. So moving on to the next category, we have the next company, Paushak Limited. So are you ready for this one, Paushak? I think we had a lot of participants from Paushak for the initial games that we had. So are you ready? Kya baat hai. Lovely. So the second runners-up, Paushak Limited. We have 4 winners in this category. Mr. Gaurang Pandya. Woohoo! Let's cheer for the winners, please. Mr. Ajay Parmar, Mr. Prakash Parmar, and Mr. Kashyap Patel. Let's welcome them to this dais, to this stage. Now, किस चीज के लिए उन्होंने award जीता है? Let's have a look.
Here is the first time right approach in diisocyanate chemistry, recognized under the category of innovation and business sense. During the distillation of MESDI, the team faced significant challenges, including yield loss due to inefficient separation and choking issues in the distillation setup. These problems risked creating a pressurized system, posing a serious safety hazard that could lead to equipment damage or an operational shutdown. To overcome these hurdles, the R&D team designed and implemented a new distillation setup specifically for MESDI processing. This redesign helped in eliminating choking by improving flow dynamics, provided enhanced control over temperature and pressure, and allowed for more precise separation and purification. The new process brought a range of business impacts. Safety was enhanced by eliminating choking issues and reducing operational risk. Product quality improved with over 99% purity in MESDI production, and yield increased, achieving over 90% efficiency. Overall, process reliability with a stable, scalable solution was significantly boosted. This innovation mitigates risks in hazardous chemical processes and enhances cost efficiency by reducing reprocessing and material loss. It also demonstrates our capability in solving complex challenges, strengthens our product portfolio, and improves operational safety, enabling us to supply specialty diisocyanates across diverse industry sectors. Congratulations to team for their remarkable contributions to this achievement.
Congratulations. I'd like to request you to kindly come up on the stage to receive the check for rupees 25,000. The second runners-up, ladies and gentlemen, for Paushak Limited. कड़ी मेहनत के बाद, पूरा साल मेहनत करने के बाद ये मौका आया है आज. The Directors Award 2025. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. All right, can we have the trophies for Mr. Gaurang Pandya? Mr. Ajay Parmar. The second runners-up for Paushak, Mr. Prakash Parmar. And Mr. Kashyap Patel. Congratulations to all of you. Well done. Sorry? Yeah, sure.
Thank you to Paushak team to giving us a good opportunity for Managing Director Awards. This award is dedicated to my team leader, myself, Dr. Jugal Pandya sir. He always motivates us and asks us, do this, and we are done and achieved our targets. So thank you, sir, and the whole Paushak team. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much and congratulations. इस तरफ से आइए please. इस तरफ से आ जाइए. Congratulations to all 4 of you. This is the second runners-up award, Paushak Limited. The first runners-up for Paushak are Gautam Kumar Machi, we have Mr. Parag Changani, अरुण कुमार सोनकर जो यहाँ पे नहीं है, रामकृष्ण अय्यर अरुण जी के बिहाफ पे लेने अवार्ड आएंगे. Deepak Kumar, Poojan Shah, Santosh Verma, Ranjit Kumar and Ravi Tiwari ji जो यहाँ पे नहीं है, Ashwin Dalvi आएंगे उनके behalf पे to collect the award. These are the first runners-up, ladies and gentlemen. 50,000 is the prize money. The first ever Directors Awards 2025. Congratulations to all of you. This is the reason why they are winning this award.
Achievement Overview. The key innovation, optimizing carbon monoxide and phosgene production. This initiative stands out for work efficiency, new initiative, innovation and business sense. During our drive to expand production capacity for CO and phosgene units, our team faced several critical challenges. These included low CO purity, reduced operational days of the CO generator, frequent generator failures and RCR assembly problems. To tackle these challenges, the team introduced targeted improvements. These included CO generator optimization, venting and scrubbing enhancements, better control of gas flow rates, protection for the RCR assembly. The results have been significant. Process standardization led to improved CO generator operations. We achieved an approximate 6.52% reduction in the CO2-Cl2 ratio and excess CO in phosgene was reduced. The RCR assembly problem was solved by preventing pebble ingress. These changes brought improved production output and system reliability. Risks have been reduced and safety protocols strengthened. There is now better control over chemical purity and process parameters, highlighting our commitment to continuous improvement and enhanced efficiency. Congratulations to the team for achieving these impactful results.
Congratulations. These are the first runners-up from Paushak Limited. 50,000 rupees. The Directors Award 2025. Well done to each one of you. बहुत ही उम्दा काम किया है आप सभी ने और आप सभी congratulations और बहुत सारी good wishes के पात्र हैं. तो जोरदार तालियां हो जाए please. Let's give it up for them. That's more like it. The Directors Awards 2025. Mr. Parag Changani. Mr. Deepak Kumar. Mr. Gautam Machi. Mr. Arun Kumar Sonkar. Shri Ramakrishna Iyer will collect it on behalf of Arun Kumar ji. Poojan Shah. Let the applause keep coming in. Let the claps keep flowing. Next we have Santosh Verma. Santosh ji. I hope एक अवार्ड से आपको संतोष नहीं होगा और अगले अवार्ड में भी आप जरूर से आएंगे. Congratulations. Next we have Ranjit Kumar. And Shri Ashwin Dalvi shall collect it on behalf of Shri Ravi Tiwari. Congratulations to all the first runners-up for Paushak Limited. Good job, well done. जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सारे first runners-up के लिए please. Fantastic. And now the moment, the time for the winners. The winners take 1 lakh rupees trophy and a lot of prestige home. So who are the winners? Paushak Limited. The winners are Bal Govind Mishra, Zordar Talia, Mr. Jitendra Pandey, Mr. Jalpan Patel, Mr. Pratik Parmar. जोरदार तालियों के साथ ये सारे विनर्स का स्वागत करते हुए Mr. Rupen Shah, and last but not the least Mr. Shashank Patel. जोरदार तालियों के साथ ये विनर्स है पौशक के. Now why do they deserve to be the winners? Here goes.
Achievement Overview. The key innovation highlighted here is the transition from a batch process to a continuous CSTR process for isocyanate production. This initiative reflects our strong commitment to work efficiency, new initiative, innovation, and business sense. The team has successfully stabilized the isocyanate production process, moving from a traditional batch method to a continuous CSTR route. This breakthrough enabled us to reach commercial production levels and meet market demand. Along the way, critical issues such as urea and intermediate formation, as well as capacity limitations, were resolved. By implementing the continuous stirred tank reactor, or CSTR, we improved process efficiency and overcame previous capacity challenges. The CSTR process has now been commercialized, allowing us to fully satisfy market demand for isocyanate. Further, development and validation issues have been resolved, paving the way for continuous CSTR process used for other isocyanates in the future. This innovation has delivered significant business impact, including increased production, higher efficiency, and commercial scalability. We've resolved critical process issues and extended our company's capability, setting the stage for upcoming strategic expansion. Let's look at the benefits. Our operational excellence shines through with streamlined production and reduced downtime. Our commitment to innovation is clear in our dedication to process advancement. We are now able to respond swiftly and reliably to market demands, and the scalable nature of this improvement ensures we are ready for the future across all our products. Congratulations to everyone involved in this achievement. Your dedication and expertise have driven this successful transition and impact.
1 lakh rupees for the winners, Paushak Limited. Let's hear it for them loud and clear. The winners for Paushak Limited Directors Award 2025, where hard work meets recognition. पूरे साल जब मेहनत लगाई है तो वो मेहनत रंग लाई है. And this is the group of winners for Paushak Limited. This is the group that takes it all. Congratulations. Well done. Bal Govind Mishra. Jitendra Pandey. Jalpan Patel. Pratik Parmar. Shri Rupen Shah. And Shashank Patel. The winners for Paushak Limited. Let's hear it out loud for all the winners. Okay, अभी तक जो लोग जीते हुए हैं awards सारे, can I have you raise your trophies up? Let me see how many winners we've given so far. We have yet another batch of winners left. All those people have won the trophies. थोड़ा जो लोग नहीं देख पा रहे पीछे मुड़ के देखिए. अभी आप trophies ऊपर ही रखिए. जिन लोगों ने नहीं जीते हैं, can I have you stand up wherever you are? आप जहाँ कहीं पे भी है खड़े हो जाइए. Not the first line, of course. Okay, the rest of the ones who have not won it, the next year it's going to be your turn to win this one. Till then, let's give it up for them, please. जोरदार तालियां, एक huge cheer. जो सीटी बजा सकता है, you're most welcome to do it because this is the day they worked hard for the entire year. Well done, congratulations. Udit sir, thank you so much for gracing this stage and for inspiring everybody to do their best. Thank you so much. A round of applause for Udit sir, please. The next set of awards are for, कौन बाकी है? इतना आप आराम से बोलेंगे तो कैसे चलेगा? Okay, which is the next set of awards? Can I hear it out louder? Shreno. So it is alphabetical order, Alembic Real Estate, Paushak, and now it's Shreno's turn to win it all. I'd like to invite on the stage Mr. Pranav Amin, the man who needs no introduction. Let's give it up for him, please. Can I have a huge round of applause for Shri Pranav Amin, sir, the Directors Award 2025. So 2 words of motivation for all the members present here today.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here today. for the directors award function, the first one that I'm coming for and we're part of. It's a day of pride, not just for me and for Udit as the directors or any of the HR heads, but actually pride for all of us. For first of all, for all the award winners. Number two, even the ones who haven't won awards but have participated. And for all the leaders who have encouraged this. And I'm very glad at the attitude with which people are being proactive to come out and do this. As Amrish mentioned earlier, this is about upholding values such as work efficiency, walking the extra mile, innovation, new initiatives, and business sense. These are 5 pillars which define how we work in whatever we do. Each of the awardees today has gone above and beyond. And I think the main thing we have to recognize is that moving forward also with these awards, it's not the normal work that we do. You know, our normal work that we do a good job, we get rewarded for that, we get increments, we get a salary raise. But this is something above and beyond that. And for that, you know, as our Chief Guest Dr. Das said, that the hunger has to come from within. What is that X factor, which he very well explained to us, and how he's done such a wonderful success of that. So each of you has to find the success. For all the leaders, I recommend setting in place a culture. I think we're blessed that in Alembic and the entire Alembic group of companies, we have a very strong value system for years and years. And that is what we have to embody. These are our old, timeless values that we have, which will help us in a timely manner as well. You know, so we have to encourage everyone to come up with ideas. Attitude is the most important thing. We have to encourage everyone to come up with ideas, drive to come up with new solutions, and go above and beyond that. But the value that we have to hold is we have to be fair in all this and have a complete meritocracy in the process. So with that, I'd also like to thank Dr. Das for his wonderful speech. And as I said, each of you has to find their own X factor in this. I want all of you to reflect on today's stories, come up with new ideas, inspire each other, inspire your seniors, inspire your juniors, your colleagues to believe in what is possible. Let us celebrate not just an achievement, but the attitude that fuels it and the values that sustain it. Thank you and congratulations to everyone.
And the ones who've had the right attitude and a great set of values have made it to this room, to this stage. It is a legacy. It's not just a company. To be a part of the Alembic group of companies. And I must, as an outsider, compliment the family and the leaders on having a campus where I want to come every day, in spite of me not working out there. One of the greenest spaces, giving back to the society, to the environment, is the legacy that each one of you carries forward on behalf of the group. So I think a sense of pride, a sense of garv, जिसे कहते हैं, वो बहुत ही strong है इस company में, and that is why becoming winners of the first Directors Award is truly, indeed special. The next set that is there is for Shreno Engineering. Let's announce the awards. Let's do it. Yes? Yes, let's do it. Are you ready to clap your hearts out for the first runners-up for Shreno Engineering? None other than Mr. Japan Shah. जोरदार तालियों के साथ, बहुत सारी तालियों के साथ Japan, दौड़ के आ जाएं. You are the winner. The energy that a winner carries is always very, very unique. He's walking it like a ramp. He's walking the entire space. Mr. Japan Shah, the winner in the first runners-up in the Shreno Engineering sector. So can we have the PPT of why he becomes the first runner-up?
A strong customer focus, and effective team collaboration. It stands out in categories such as Walk Extra Mile, New Initiatives Business Sense. The main challenge arose when an unexpected vacancy created a critical gap in our Walmart spare business, specifically in reconditioning press roll production. Also, there was an urgent need to ensure a seamless takeover without disrupting operations or quality, especially with increased workload pressure. During this significant change, preserving relationships and maintaining high customer satisfaction and delivery timelines was crucial. To address these challenges, he took the full ownership of Walmart spare business, ensuring a smooth transition and continuous oversight. Best practices and insights from the predecessor were applied diligently, preventing operational missteps. Production schedules were carefully planned and consistently completed ahead of anticipated timelines. He also ensured proactive engagement with the Valmet Spare business team, ensured swift responses to their needs and queries, fostering strong communication. Despite increased responsibilities, support and collaboration with colleagues continued, upholding a spirit of teamwork. This approach ensured uninterrupted operations and on-time deliveries during a critical transition. It contributed 8 crore rupees in revenue from the Valmet Spares business. Client relationships were strengthened through professionalism and responsiveness, and operational excellence was sustained even under high-pressure conditions. Key benefits included leadership development and greater operational resilience. Customer trust and loyalty improved, and a positive team culture was fostered, encouraging collaboration. This achievement also set a high-performance benchmark for peers. Congratulations to the winner for his outstanding contributions and achievements.
Congratulations, Japan Shah. The first runners-up, Shreno Engineering. He wins 50,000 rupees. Japan Shah, congratulations. Well done. And best of luck for the upcoming year. The Directors Award 2025. The first runners-up for Shreno Engineering. First runners-up के बाद कौन आता है? कौन आता है? जो winners है वही winner बोल रहे हैं, तो बाकी सब क्या कर रहे हैं? So first runners-up के बाद कौन आएगा? So who are the winners for Shreno Engineering and the winners who made it 1 lakh rupees, the first ever Directors Award 2025, the winners for Shreno Engineering. Vikram Makwana, Gunjan Parmar, Chintan Lakhani, Mehul Gurjar, Jigar Shah, Kishan Sarvaiya, Tejas Saparia, and Digvijay Singh Parmar, with a huge round of applause, with a lot of pride, with great celebration. We call all of them near the stage, and let's have the reason why they are the winners for the day.
The first of its kind equipment fabrication, recognized under the categories of walking the extra mile, work efficiency, and business sense. The team faced the challenge of designing, fabricating, assembling, and transporting a unique column with zero rework. This column measured 3 meters in diameter, 73 meters in length, with a thickness of 10 to 20 millimeters and a weight of 72 metric tons. They maintained straightness and concentricity within a strict 12 millimeter tolerance, managed a hydro-test weight of 530 metric tons, all while dealing with limited infrastructure for such a large-scale project. To overcome these challenges, a multi-axle trailer was deployed for the first time, and the main gate was widened for a smooth exit. The team created a process technical record for future replication. They designed and built a 360-degree ladder and platform with precision, used advanced fabrication and alignment techniques, and conducted on-site assembly and hydro-testing with zero defects. This project transitioned Shreno Engineering into a recognized player in large-scale fabrication. It demonstrated capability and credibility for high-value, large-dimension projects, set a new benchmark for on-site fabrication and transport of large columns, and strengthened the company's market position for complex project bids. The benefits included improved operational efficiency and process standardization, flawless safety execution for complex lifting and transport, a replicable model for future projects, and a boost in team morale and technical confidence. The fabricated column had impressive dimensions: a diameter of 3 meters, a length of 73 meters, a thickness ranging from 10 to 20 millimeters, and a total weight of 72 metric tons. Congratulations to the entire team for this outstanding achievement.
Let's give it up for the winners of Shreno Engineering. जोरदार तालियों के साथ पूरी टीम जो ये winners हैं उनका स्वागत किया जाए. Let's give it up for them, please. 1 lakh rupees, the Directors Award 2025, the first ever Directors Award 2025. I think we're ready with the trophies. Mr. Vikram Makwana. Chintan Lakhani. Gunjan Parmar. Mehul Gurjar. Kishan Sarvaiya. Jigar Shah. Digvijay Singh Parmar. Tejas Saparia. Congratulations to you. Very, very well done. Let's give it up for all the winners of Shreno Engineering. Can I hear a huge round of applause for all the winners? First runners up. And कोई भी शाम, I think वो चाहे पहला प्यार है, वो चाहे पहली सैलरी है, वो चाहे पहली गाड़ी है, या पहला award है. It is always memorable. Sir, I'd like to request you to remain on the stage for the group photograph. So this is the first ever Directors Award 2025, a wonderful initiative. Congratulations to the team. A request to all the winners to kindly come to the stage. Jitne bhi sare winners hai, I'd like to request Udit Amin sir, Dr. Shubhrato Das to please join us for a group photograph. And baki sare jo log hai, remain seated please. The rest, the winners, please kindly bhaag ke daud ke stage ke paas aa jaएं. Now the photographer has the tough job of making sure कि ये छोटा सा stage जो है वो इतना बड़ा सा talent manage कर जाए. So can I have all the winners please kindly come to the stage. And as the audiences, we will have a very special role when they are doing the pictures. So please bear with them for 2 minutes while they finish setting themselves up on the stage. All the winners with your trophy. Let's form a line here also. Okay, please kindly come forward. Very nice, brilliant. थोड़े और लोग आगे आ जाएं. Come forward. Center में. From there, yes, please. You're good? जे लोग को आगे से please बैसी जो. Yes, thank you. And the audiences, I would want everybody to stand up. जहाँ कहीं पे भी आप हैं, please खड़े हो जाएं. Please stand up. Let's give it up for all these winners on my 3. 1, 2, 3. Hip hip! Hip hip! Congratulations to all the winners of the Directors Award 2025, the first ever Directors Award. All the winners, let the photograph know that it is actually capturing a very important moment here. Smile out loud so that people can actually feel the picture. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody for being a part of this wonderful, momentous occasion. Congratulations to all the winners. Dr. Shubhrato Das, Udit sir, Pranav sir, thank you so much for making it a momentous occasion. To the team who organized it, the HR, Amrish sir and his team, it's a brilliant initiative and one that will be continued for several of the years to come. So thank you so much, and we can now proceed for dinner. Congratulations to each one of you. One last time, let's hear it out loud. Let's give a huge round of applause and make sure कि अगली बार, अगले साल आप इस stage पर हैं. तो जोरदार तालियां सारे winners के लिए please. Thank you for being such amazing audiences. Can I have a huge round of applause? सभी जो बैठे हैं, जोरदार तालियां सारे winners के लिए. The first ever Directors Award 2025. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's proceed for dinner, please. Hello, hello. The business leaders would like to take a picture with Pranav sir, Udit sir, and Dr. Das. So I'd like to request all the business leaders to kindly come to the stage along with Udit sir, Pranav sir, and Dr. Das. The business leaders, all of you, please kindly come to the stage. It's been a memorable day. A lot of effort has gone behind it. The entire year and the last few days. The business leaders are the force behind every recognition and every achievement that is there. So I'd like to request all the business leaders along with Udit sir and Pranav sir to kindly come to the stage. There is a very, very special message for the HR team. On behalf of Udit sir, Pranav sir, I'd like to request the HR team, where are you? You're still working behind the scenes. The HR team has done a phenomenal job in making sure that the right award and the recognitions have been given out. Zordar taaliyan ho jaye for the HR team. Ye dil se taaliyan nikli hai, so can I hear it out loud for the HR team who made sure that the right winners were here on the stage. The stage was perfectly set. I was well prepared. Everybody was on time and things went flawlessly. Congratulations to the entire team for making this possible. On behalf of Udit sir, Pranav sir, the entire top management, I'd like to thank the HR team for their efforts and their achievement. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, you can clap. Absolutely. Bilkul.